What's the first topic of the day?
All right, Jada Kiss. Yeah, Jada.
Have Trump's lawyers.
Rappers like him.
Money was floating around when Trump was in office.
Oh yeah, that is.
The most shrimps, the most Dior's you ever seen.
Right.
Now everybody's broke again. Joey B ain't sending no money to the hood.
Trump
sent money to the hood. Obama gave us phones.
Obama.
Clinton.
I like that Jada Kiss.
Okay, that Jada Kiss.
He said that because it's true.
It may
When
be
Trump
true
was in
for
office,
y'all.
Trump listen, you ain't gonna have no excuse. You ain't gonna have it say it's color. I'm getting everybody access to this money, man. Here's how you get it. If you want it, you get it.
We been had
Okay.
access to it.
No, we've been had access. We just didn't know how to access it.
Yeah, you just ain't know how to
Okay.
go out and go get it.
So this man comes along and said, man, this is how you access it now.
Okay.
Because remember when he was talking about taxes and this snap, when he was having that debate against Hillary Clinton. And she says, he doesn't pay his taxes. He said, well, that makes me smart.
Yeah, that makes him smart. but
Your
he
friends
cheating the
don't
system.
your friends don't pay taxes either. If you want me to pay my taxes, change the law. And me and your friends will start paying our
And
taxes.
that's why he in trouble right now.
Mm.
Thinking you could go around the law. You can't go around the law.
But he didn't go around the law. He just using the same laws. He not there for tax evasion. He ain't doing
Well, how he going around the same laws and he's not paying his taxes?
Because
the
that's
same way everybody else was paying their
what he's
taxes.
saying is the way the laws are set up is set up for rich people to learn how to not pay taxes. There's all kinds of ways to not do that. And what he was telling Hillary Clinton is, don't be pointing at me. That you getting the same
Change the
benefit.
law. Change
You getting the
that
same
law.
benefit. Now everybody that's supporting you getting the same benefit. So don't act like I'm the only one doing this. Change the law. I bet you won't do that. Okay. So that's all he was saying. And that's when like Dave Chappelle made a joke out of it. But he's like, this is the first time in history that somebody on the inside came on the outside and said, we doing exactly what you think we doing. You know? And Trump's like, this is how you do it.
Thank
So-
you, Trump, for helping these brothers that got help from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, there's some people that took way advantage of the help. Now, some of them locked up. One cat, he got what? He got $2 million and went and bought a Lamborghini. Come on, man.
You ain't take advantage of it?
No. It was something told me to stay away from that. And I'm glad I did. Because, I mean, unfortunately, I in my mind, I was like, the first ones they coming out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Hey, I
what?
wish it would have came my way.
Let me fall back.
Yeah, I take advantage of anything.
Yeah.
Got to do with money.
Yeah. Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel done did.
No, he ain't did nothing. He just talking about, the difference, and it helped. I like what he said because it's giving me a better view on how to speak about racial things. Everything ain't
What he was
racial.
talking about, racism?
No, everything ain't racial.
We all know what it is when a hot comb hits your hair on a Sunday morning, what it smells like. That's a cultural difference, not just a color difference. So it's the culture.
What you think about that? Because it was asking Denzel, well, why you got to get a black director? Why you can't just, you know what I'm saying? Why is everything? And it's like, I like the way that he explained that because Schindler's List was about Jews and their Jewish history. And Spielberg, obviously by the name, he's Jewish. So culturally, he was better to do that movie. And then you had Martin Scorsese, who did Goodfellas. Scorsese, he's Italian. He knows that culture a little better than anybody else. I'm sure Spike Lee might have was able to do Goodfellas, but would he have been able to capture that Goodfella mentality?
The soundtrack would have been different.
Yeah, the soundtrack. And so Denzel was saying, listen, y'all make everything about color. This has nothing to do with color. I like what he said about the hot comb. Okay, he said, and when he said that, it took me back to Sunday. And the hot comb on the stove, my grandma, my mama, everybody around, they taking turns with the hot comb, putting the grease on the neck and this and that, and that smell. That has nothing to do with color. That's culture. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that can identify with that.
That's been going
That's
that way.
that's been going with that.
way.
So there's certain things culturally that we can't understand. That's why I try to be a little bit, not a little bit. I learn to be a little more understanding about the border crisis, right? I still don't like that people get to cross this border and come in and get the benefits that I can't even get.
Deal with it or what?
No, it's that culturally, I don't know what they coming from
Or
culturally.
what they going through. You,
You understand
could
what I'm
be in
saying?
that situation.
And so I can't fully say, man, no, hell with them, man. They should,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
culturally, I don't know. I can only speak where I'm coming
where
from.
you at right
culturally.
now. They
You
could
know what
be
I'm saying?
going through so much trying to get here.
Right.
You don't know how they
So
lifestyle
exactly.
is or
So
whatever.
I don't know what they coming from.
Where
All
they
I'm
running from.
All I know is they coming into the country illegally, and when they come in, they being given benefits and money and all this and that. You know what I'm saying?
That make you mad.
No, it's not that it made me mad, but I had to stop and think. I don't know what their culture.
So give
Okay.
it to 'em.
That's not saying give it to them, but I'm just getting a better understanding of how to look at. Everybody got issues. Every race, every culture got its issues, and just like I want to stand up for black issues, but I also got to be willing to help people stand up for their issues also.
Yeah, that
know what I'm saying?
should be the most important issue. You should be standing up for black issues.
Yeah, for black issues. But here's the thing, right? I realized something. Ever since I was a kid, I've been hearing, black people, we have to stick together, which we do, right?
Shit.
But spend black money.
I don't know where you come from.
Spend black money on black businesses, help black
Buy
communities,
black,
buy this and
black.
that. I've been hearing that since I was this tall.
Ain't nothing wrong
It ain't
with that.
changed nothing. No, ain't nothing wrong with it, but it ain't changed nothing.
But you can't get the whole America just to say let's go buy black. Let's just go this
Right.
way, and we've been doing it all the time this way.
Right,
Don't
but so
continue doing
I don't
what
want
you
to
do.
buy black because we tried it. It don't work. What I'm saying is, that African Americans, we got the strongest buying power in the country, right? We're the smallest percentage of the company, but we spent the country,
spend a
but we
lot of
spend the most
money
money.
on-
And so it's like we're missing something. And every time you have something, see, black people, we do have great power. We change the world without even trying. The issue with us is everybody else knows how to monetize the things that we do. We change history just by landing on American soil. We change history just by not getting on some buses. Just don't ride the bus, walk. We change history. Just by just simple things. It wasn't nothing great that we did. We just didn't do nothing. And like I told you like the one time, I don't know if everybody remember I talked about this before. I'm gonna do it again. These cats out of Louisiana, and they was talking about everything they ride on is on dubs, 20s on everything. We wasn't doing it down here yet. And then next thing you know, they were skirting on 22s. We talking about cash money. Now watch this. Everybody started riding on big rims, and like we talked about, GM started putting standard on their vehicles, 20-inch rims. To this day, when you look at all cars, all wheel wells made way larger than the wheel.
Big rim.
So just in case, that started with cash money. They started that. They put that on the map. You understand what I'm saying? And they was just being them. But they changed the entire industry. You know what I'm saying? Just being them and being different. And so obviously I'm giving these examples to show that we got great power, right? But when you take something that's got great power and all that power is focused on itself, do you know what happened to that thing? It implode. And so when you take something like us, and we're like, we got to stick together. We got to buy black business, black money with black business. We trying to take all this power and put it on ourselves, and we implode. So I don't know how it works.
That's a good analogy.
I don't know how it work or how it would take place, but we got to find a way, just like a power plant do. They take all that power to generate there, but they send it out.
What's the
We got
way?
to find. I don't
you got
know.
a way?
I don't know. I'd love to figure out a way because we got great power, man.
I need to come talk to some other brothers that probably feeling the same way you feel.
Yeah.
That make a direct you to that way. You know what I'm saying? But like me, I try to focus on me first, and then when I get me together, I could try to get just a little bit that's around me, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Help them out.
Right. And that's where it got to start at. I've been doing a lot of work on myself over the last 10 years, 15 years. Little by little. And what I'm learning is, right, for me, I started focusing on myself, and then I started slowly taking a look at other people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
not just
what you can't do. You can't really focus on other people. You
No,
gotta
once
stay
I-
looking at you.
once I got myself in a position where I was told you got selfless, that's doing nothing for yourself, and you got unselfish, okay, that's doing everything for everybody else. And then you got self-full, and that's where you want to be, self-full. You want to be full enough so that you can do for other people and help and take care of other people, while at the same time you're not emptying yourself out. You full enough, you know. And so we're not full. Give a career, give a couple $1 million, but we full. As a matter of fact, that used to be a term we
get
use.
full with some knowledge.
Knowledge, but we gotta have action to go with the knowledge. I mean, we ain't seen cats in prison with a whole lot of knowledge, but ain't no action.
Yeah, you gotta know how to use it.
How many people? You remember in prison, right? You know that paper they say you got to sign, get out, go to Social Security office, you get this amount of money, this and that. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
How many people do you know did that?
Probably a couple.
A couple of them. Did you do it?
Hell no.
No.
It looked it good.
It looked it good.
Yeah, it looked it good.
You know, but so that's information. But information and knowledge ain't power unless you do something with it. So knowledge is not powerful.
You could have the knowledge.
Yeah,
and you
knowledge
ain't
is a lot
doing
of
nothing with it.
knowledge is a lot of
Useless.
information. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Let's pull up this
For
this next one.
man.
Tonight, for the first time in U.S. history, a former or sitting president has been arrested and arraigned on criminal charges. Donald Trump appeared in a Manhattan courtroom this afternoon.
A whistleblower claims that the document shows then Vice President Biden was involved in a criminal scheme with a foreign national.
Fox News has confirmed former President Donald Trump has been indicted and has been ordered to appear in federal court.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, after Biden get out that chair, they going.
Oh, they going ahead. Man, he in trouble. I'm
He in
old. I
trouble.
can't go to prison.
Nah,
No, we ain't gonna hit it. No, we ain't trying to hit
the
that.
game we playing right now.
No, this what it is.
This what it
We
is.
call that. Yeah. You could vote, and you had to vote. Who would you vote for? If you had
Kanye
to.
West.
Okay.
Right.
Somebody stupid.
Somebody stupid.
Stupid. Yeah.
Ain't they all stupid?
Oh, I want somebody real crazy. They ain't crazy enough for me. I want somebody real ignorant in there.
So you know what though? I was thinking about something else, right? Both of these guys. Now listen to this. Biden is a white guy. Trump is a white guy. Yeah. Now, if they doing that to each other, you don't stand a chance, right? No, but I'm just thinking. You know, it's like,
Let them have that. Let them have that shit. Let them continue to go through what they go.
Kept saying, "Hey, oh, Florida, don't go to Florida. Florida's unsafe." Oh, that governor's like, listen.
No mask.
He said, "Listen, we're following the protocol. We're following the numbers."
A lot of y'all had a lot of deaths down here too.
All right, you want to hear a little secret about that? I got one of my clients. He works at a funeral home, not a major funeral home here in South Florida, during the height of the epidemic, right? The pandemic. I said, "Man, I know y'all busy in here, man." He's like, no. He said, "Man, listen to me. The numbers are the same as they were last year and the year before. It was no peak."
Yeah.
And then he told me the story about this family whose grandfather had died of a heart attack. They know he died of a heart attack. And on his records coming in,
They put COVID.
they put COVID. And they're like, "Man, my granddad ain't died of no COVID. He had a heart attack." But on his records, it was COVID.
Probably could have caused it.
You know what I'm saying? So those are things I seen, like, from people that are in certain positions where there's like, "Nah, man, nah." And DeSantis is like, "Listen, we ain't going for that, man." Because remember they had the essential workers. The only people that's allowed out was essential workers, like delivery drivers, postal service,
City workers and stuff like
nurses, and
City workers.
Yeah. And DeSantis like, "Wait a minute." He says, "We got to change this verbiage." He says, "Listen, who's to say who's an essential worker?" And he said, I forget what job he said, but let's just say he said, "I asked that barber or that mechanic. I guarantee their job is essential to their family.
Yeah.
We got to get everybody back to work." And I'm like, "Oh,
Taking
snap."
jobs from people.
You said
Certain
something real
people could
then.
work, some people couldn't work.
Yeah, it's like, who do you determine what's essential, man? These people are starving. You gonna feed them? Let these people get back to work, man. Do you know in New York, man, small businesses went out of business because they wouldn't let them people open up.
Barbershop.
They went everything. They went out of business. Yeah, everything, because they want to keep people safe.
Mm-hmm.
But we went opposite, and here we are. I heard a guy talking the other day about where how people procrastinate on things. They say, "I'm gonna wait till things slow down before I go ahead and make a move."
Procrastinating.
And he said, "There's no such thing as slowing down. Things don't slow down; they speed up. Everything is going fast. If you're waiting for things to slow down, you're gonna miss it.
And procrastinating
And waiting for getting all your ducks in a row and getting your this and that's to a point. But on the other side, you know, in the world today, you got to go. You know, and like we was talking about college students. He says 5 years out of college, everything that those people having their master's degrees is obsolete. They don't even need that information no more. So things are moving
different.
Things are moving fast, man. You know what I'm saying?
And it's moving
and
different.
So,
it ain't
fast
tradition no more to everybody going to college and
yeah.
getting that degree and then using it.
Yeah. The college now is just doing it.
Time.
That's the college. I dropped out in 9th grade, man. Okay. Today I'm a businessman. Today I'm a multi-business owner. 9th grade, education. Got my GED in the Broward County Jail.
Both how you get all that.
Listening, learning, reading, and taking the same mentality I use out there to commit crime, right? And not just commit crime, to live that life. I ain't never scared. I'm just got to go for what I know. I just use on this side. Oh man, that's $5,000. Okay, well, and I'm gonna throw this $5,000 at this and make it do what it do. If it don't do what it do, oh well. Somewhat the street mentality, some street knowledge. There's certain things that only apply on the street in prison. There's certain mentalities that don't apply nowhere else but the street in prison. Well, I'm gonna quote Trump again. He says these people they're using play money on paper on $1 billion budget because they don't know nothing about no money. He said, why would you give tax cuts to the rich, to the major companies?
Who need it?
He said, they're the one that gives the jobs.
I get it.
You say, you ever seen a poor person give anybody a job?
So they should get tax cuts. That makes sense too. That makes sense.
That's like, duh. Let's see, here we go.
He's the teenager being hailed a hero for swimming to the rescue.
See, troops.
They called them on the game.
It was like WWE, man. So what you think about that? You say you wouldn't have got involved in that?
Probably would have tried to break it up.
Well, the first dude was trying to break it up. At first, he was just like, "Hey, get off him." And then somebody got silly. Then he
got involved in that fight, and you were fighting. You among the ones going to jail.
Yeah.
Risking my life like that.
If you was one getting beat down, would you want some help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want somebody to get involved to help you? So
yeah, help them get them off. I ain't saying put yourself in jail. Just help them get off me a little bit so I can retaliate myself.
So now I'm helping get off, and they take off on me. Now, so
that's your fight. Now you in it.
No, that's our fight. When they get all on me, you got to help me.
Yeah.
Or you finna go?
Nah, I'm gonna help you.
All right.
If I was the corporate in it. Yeah.
Or you just gonna sit there and tell me, man, get off her, man. Come on, man, get off her.
Man, I'm here. Got to be in them situations. I done been damn situations like that.
I done been in a situation. Damn, they ain't gonna. I done been in them. Okay, mess around, talking about get off of me a little bit afterwards. All right.
So happy.
That's all. Get off me. That's all you got to say. At the end of the day, we all in this together. But at the same time, we all in this by ourselves. I know that sounds backwards. We all in this together. We all
by ourselves.
But we is by ourselves because, like you said earlier, I got to be willing to work on myself first before I go out there and try to help work on somebody else. Once I work on myself and then you work on yourself, like now it's two of us, we work on ourselves and we trying to help them work on themselves.
On the others.
Yeah. And little by little, one man changes home. Like you say, now you got to change starting the home.
Start with yourself.
One man changes home. One home change a block. One block change a neighborhood. One neighborhood change a city. One city change a county. One county change a state. One state change a nation. But it's got to start one at a time. But that's where it's really got to go. We got to start with ourselves, man.
You know where it starts, though, with that? The thoughts change the feelings. That changes behavior.
Right.
That changes action.
That's right. All right, man. It's been real. Till next time, thank y'all for joining us, man. Comment, like, and subscribe. Like and subscribe.